Welcome to another Traxcast Drive or Traxcast Live. I'm your host, Captain Jaximus or Jaximus Trax. I want to start off tonight by saying um, thank you to the guys from the Minnesota United Minis for having a great for having a great mini turnout. It was a very fun. It was a very fun trip, very fun experience. I really needed it. I needed to go on this. I needed to go on this. Basically, I needed to go on this car cruise. I needed to go on this car cruise. You can tell I got a little sun. I needed to go on this car cruise because this is exactly what I need, and I like to go for drives, and I like to get out of the house ever so often, every once in a while. Um, yeah, I had a lot of fun. The next thing that minis have got going on, I think, is the Scoops event, or I think they also have minis. Uh, the mini, the big mini takeover that goes to Michigan. Yeah, I think that's the big thing coming up next, as the minis take the stage or the takeover or whatever, or they go to, or I think they go to the event down in Spearfish, South Dakota, or something like that, or Spearhead, or something in South Dakota. They got that mini thing going on. A lot of people want me to go to the fall foliage, um, but I'll be busy. I'll probably be at the Ojibwe Forest Rally, which is the big rally car event. I go down there to the garage, and I go to that. But I also decided to go down to Coon Rapids, which I heard that Coon Rapids doesn't have the car show anymore. I used to hang out with this crew called the Minnesota Street Vibes, which was a guy named Tanner that I used to hang out with, and they used to go down to the Goodwill store on Coon Rapids there and on the strip there, and then they had a whole bunch of cars that used to go there, and then it got shut down. And then I heard somebody said that there's an Anoka, a show in Anoka, and hey, what's up, Dewey? There's a there's a show in Anoka County, right on the Anoka courthouse. They have food vendors, they have cars, they have classic cars. I'm talking about anything. I heard that it was anything 2004 and older, or like 2000 and 2004 and and older. So I think it goes all the way to like a classic car, like 40s, 50s, or something like that. And then it goes to 2002 is when is the cutoff, or 2004 is the cutoff. But still a hell of a show. I mean, they actually, one of the guys gave me a flyer, um, and it is, I can't roll here because it's for a show that is in, it's for a show. It's called the Mitsubishi Cookout and Car Show. It's the 2024 will be the 25th year for the All Mitsubishi Cookout and Car Show. It's an all Mitsubishis. It's one of the largest Mitsubishi events in the upper Midwest. Come join the fun. Once again, we'll be at the Ramsey Central Park in Ramsey, Minnesota. Owners of 3000 GT, Stealth, Eclipses, Talons, Lasers, Launce, Evos, Lancers, Shurians, Conquest, Mirage, Diamante, Colts, Corda, Avenger, Sebring, Stratus, all other Mitsubishi made vehicles. The cookout and the car show will be given to Mitsubishi cars only. They will supply the food, the giveaway, and some cool prizes. Trophies will be given out for the first through the third place categories. Also, they'll be doing a Mitsubishi trivia contest. It's at the Ramsey Central Park, 7925 161st Avenue, Ramsey, Minnesota 55303. And it's Sunday, August 25th, 2024, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It gives them a chance to get together once a year like no other event. If you have any questions about the All Mitsu Cookout, feel free to email. Um, this is the email address. The guy's name is Kurt. It is CG Charlie Charlie Grant Eric Nick Don Ron Oliver Norton at gmail.com. That's CGENDRON gmail.com. Or call Kurt at 612 328 9993. And then I got the flyer here. So the flyer has got the information on it. I will post it up on the, if you want to find information about car shows and stuff, it'll be on Auto Heaven. It'll be on Tracks Revolution Auto Heaven. So if you want to find out about that show, it'll be there. God damn. Anywho. So I tried to get to the local show that's here. Because at the Chick-fil-A in St. Cloud, they have a car meet every Friday night now, and then a bunch of the guys will go up to like Pawn America and they'll sit up there, and so there's a group of people that I started following. They're called Next. They're called like the Next Level or Next Something Car Club, and they started talking about something last night. And they were all they were all talking about it like they were going to go do some like racing or something. And the guy said to me that he didn't want to tell me about it because he doesn't trust me, because he doesn't know me. Well, I get it. But the thing is that, if you're going to do any street racing in fucking St. Cloud, there is no fucking reason to do it. That's why I say that we need to have a track around here. I mean, Mike Morgan wanted to open a track here in St. Cloud because that's what he wanted to do, was to get all these people off the streets. And I've never really understood why people go down division and try to street race. It's not even fucking worth it, because I really don't get it, Hey, Mark, what's going on? I don't really understand why people street race in St. Cloud. I really don't get the whole significance behind it. I think everybody should just go to a track. I mean, the nearest track is BIR, but I think that's where you should race, and I think that's the safest place to do it, and not on the fucking streets. There's no reason to race. There's no reason to race everything. Yeah, you're working. I know you're working. I'm working tomorrow at 4 o'clock. But the thing is that, so I really do think that a lot of people need to get off the streets and stop racing and stop doing all that stuff, especially around here. I mean, yes, I'm 44 years of age, so call me old fashioned and call me a stick in the mud or whatever. I don't fucking really care. I don't really understand the whole street racing thing. I don't get the whole thing behind it. It really makes work for the guys in blue outside there. I go past my window every night all the time. I don't think it's the police, but I think it's the ambulances going to the Mayo Clinic. But street racing is something that I have always been against because I hate it. I think it's one of the most stupidest things in the world to do, and there's no reason to do it here in St. Cloud, or there's no reason to do it anywhere unless you can find yourself, away from problems and spectators and people and everything else. Well, anyway, yeah, call me a stick in the mud. I don't fucking care. I'm not gonna deal with that shit. It's not necessarily needed. It's not. Anyway, so here's the thing. So I went to the Anoka. We went to the mini run today, and the mini run was just beautiful. We went up to Taylor Falls. We went down to, Forest Lake. We went, we started in Forest Lake, went to Taylor Falls, we went to Stillwater. I mean, we went all over the place. And then so I lost everybody at the last part because I went to a stupid brewery or a stupid winery, and I fucking didn't want to turn around. I wanted to keep with the goddamn mini people because the thing is that I want to keep driving with the mini people because I want to be with them the whole time until they end the thing because I feel like, when they end the show, I feel it's like, I did the right thing, and and I feel like I did the right thing and I stayed with the show and I stayed with the people and that's what I want to do is stay with the mini crew. But I decided to go to a stupid brewery or go to a wine tasting place and I got totally thrown off the whole thing and I felt really bad that I lost everybody and I couldn't find anybody else. So then I went to Coon Rapids to go find, people in the car show thing. This guy had a really beautiful Supra. Yeah, he had a really beautiful Toyota Supra, and I started talking to him, and he acted like, he acted all dumbfounded. He didn't like, want to talk to me. He didn't want to tell me where like, racing was. And then he backs his Supra up away from my car and goes up back to the nail place. And I'm like, dude, I ain't gonna touch your fucking car. I'm not gonna do anything to your car. So, back the fuck up off me, or whatever. So I told him to get away from my car, and I told him that I wasn't going to do anything to his car. And so he got all mad at me. He got in my face and shit and everything else. And I was like, whatever. And I wasn't too happy about that. And so I looked at him funny, and I was like, really, dude? Like, what did I do to you and everything? And he got all like upset, and he got like really mad that he thought I was going to fuck his Toyota Supra, and I wasn't going to touch his fucking Supra. I didn't want to do anything with his car because, the new Supras are basically modified BMWs is basically what they are. I wish they were all-wheel drive, but they're not. They're never going to be all-wheel drive. But anyway, God, I'm getting fat. I need to lose some more fucking weight. Yeah, I'm getting too fucking huge. I need to lose weight. Yeah. So yeah, and I do want to thank the Minnesota United Minis again. I wanted to thank them for letting me go on this run with them because that was the funnest damn thing of my day. I mean, just getting in the car and going for a drive and doing all that fun stuff and everything else, is so cool and it's so fun. All the people that are part of Minnesota United Minis, I do appreciate everything that they do because I'm going through a lot of shit right now and it's fine, but it's my stuff that I got to deal with. It's all the things that I got to deal with and all the stuff that I got to take care of in life and it's something that I'm going to get over with. Yeah, it's something I'm going to get over with and it'll all be fine in the near future. It's all going to take its time. So, but yeah, so after the Minnesota United Minis run, I went to the Anoka run, and I went to the Anoka run, and I went down there, and I saw some of the greatest cars. There was a guy there who gave me the flyer for the Mitsubishi thing, and he has a Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4, a 1992. It's all-wheel drive, and it's just the most amazing car. If I could ever have one of those, that's my dream car. Yes, that is my dream car. I want a 3000 GT VR4, and I want to do a lot of modifications to it because I basically want to make a super killer. I won't be a GTR killer, but it'll be a super killer, and it can kill a Supra if you do the right work. If you put the right engine in it and you do a lot of right stuff, you can actually, or if you can keep the engine that's got in there, it can kill a lot of things. It can be really fast and it can be really great. But yeah, that's something I want to make, and I want a 3000 GT as one of my dream cars. That a GTR, a new one or an old one, 1969 Dodge Charger Baja edition, like a Dom's Baja. Yeah. I want one of those with 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Um, I want a Rally Raid Mini Cooper. I want a WRC Mini Cooper. Um, I want I want a lot of things. I want a lot of vehicles, man. I also want a big fucking garage. I want a garage where I can go in there and fucking do all my work on my own damn car and not have to have anybody change my oil. Because I had Valvoline change my oil this weekend, right? They changed my oil on Friday, and yeah, they changed my oil on Friday. Now, every time I go to Valvoline to have them change my oil, they do a hell of a job. They do a great job. This time they forgot to put air in my tires, and they forgot to fill up my washer fluid. And I haven't filled out their survey yet because I just haven't filled out their survey because I just haven't had time to and haven't gotten around to it. Um, but the thing is that um, I just haven't gotten around to filling out their survey and everything, and I haven't done anything about their survey. But they missed some things. You know, they missed the oil filter. They put the oil filter on. They got that. They they did the oil change. They did it really well, but they didn't put any air in my tires. So I was going to go to Discount Tire and have them do a tire check for me. Um, and all the stuff that we're going to do in my Mini Cooper, there's a lot of things that I got to do. And I've had some people today, you know, kind of laugh at the paint job that I have, you know, the red, white, and blue paint job that I have. They kind of laughed at it, and then once they found out how big of a guy I was, they were like, "Oh no, it's really cool. It's really cool." I'm like, "Yeah, okay. Did you find that you were laughing at me earlier, and now you're telling me that it's fine? It's just because you don't want me to knock the shit out of you, you know?" So next week um, is the Truck Nationals. So I have the 13th, 14th, and I think the 15th off. So I'm gonna see what's going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I I'm gonna go to the Truck Nationals and get that. That's in Rogers or in Elk River. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go maybe 1 to 2 days. I don't know if I'm gonna go both days or not. I'm gonna see what's going on Saturday and see what's going on Friday. I'm gonna see what's going on. Maybe take care of some bills and take care of some stuff and see what I have money um, and go from there. Um, Also, then the week after is the Modest Car Show. So I have to pay to get into that because I was supposed to be in the show, but then they pulled my registration. They just said that it wasn't, I guess it wasn't my time for my car, and they weren't interested in having my car in the show because they had a lot of competitions, I guess. They only had like 5 or 6 spaces left. And I said, oh, okay. You know, I had intentions of putting the Mini Cooper in there, but it's not even ready to go in the fucking show. No. It's so far from it's so far from ever being fucking done. I mean, there's so much goddamn work I gotta do to that car. But anyway, I don't know what the hell is gonna go on. There's a lot of car shows and stuff I gotta get done. There's a lot of things that I gotta get ready and everything else, but it's damn near already 9 o'clock and I'm freaking tired from getting sunburned. So I'm actually thinking about taking my ass to bed and going to sleep because I'm fucking tired. I've had a long fucking day. But again, I just want to say thanks to the Minnesota United Minis. I want to say Tracks Revolution Mini Works. You guys are great. If anybody wants to join any of my damn groups, I would really appreciate it. If anybody really wants to join my stuff, I mean, I don't really care. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to make I'm just trying to make automotive great again. That's all I'm trying to do. But anyway, It's a long night, and I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. Well, I'm probably just gonna go to sleep and dream of cars. But anyway, live, drive, and lay tracks, and you guys, keep all four wheels, keep all two wheels, or whatever on the ground, and have fun. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you ever need a haircut, go over here to in St. Cloud to the Third Street Barbershop. My boy Tristan, who cuts my hair, he can do a haircut for you. He's really good. I really and truly would like him to be able to do have his own barbershop or have his mobile shop where he can do whatever you want to do. He's really cool. So anyway, just live, drive, and lay tracks, and you guys have a great night. All right, talk to you later. Bounce. I won't. Do we post now? Yeah. And